G'day folks. Yeah, we're just at Fog Dam again today. Real drizzly sort of morning, isn't it? Got the monsoon, so thought I'd come down and have a look, see what's happening at the dam here, see if the water level's coming up, yeah, see what wildlife's about. It's always good to have a look anyway, isn't it? So yeah, probably not a real good day for photography, but always have your camera with you.
Hang on, what's that lens you got?
I got my darling wife filming me at the moment. Sorry, honey, the lens.
What's the lens you've got there?
What?
I haven't seen that one before.
This lens?
That one.
We're trying to do a video, honey.
Yeah, but I haven't seen that lens before.
Oh, this is just one of my old lenses.
No, I don't think so. How long have you had that?
Oh, a couple of days.
What?
It was cheap. It was on Gumtree, hun. Like honestly, it's a bargain on.
Cheap. How much was it?
I bought it second hand.
Yeah, righto. How much was it?
How much?
How much?
Oh, gee, I can't. Just trying to think now. It's just another tool, honey. It's like a shifter or spanner, you know, like a screw. It's a tool for the job.
That's it. I'm over it. Too many things you're buying. It's either the lens or me, okay? Make a choice.
The lens or you? Don't be silly, honey. There's no comparison. I would never, don't ever think that. I'm going to miss you. Yeah, well that went well, didn't it, folks? Real good. Someone once told me it's easier to ask forgiveness than permission. Yeah, it didn't really work that way for me, but anyway. So yeah guys, I've bought this new 400 2.8 lens. It's a professional big prime, obviously. Never owned one, never used one before, so I'm hoping it'll really allow me to take my next steps in my wildlife photography, I guess. Pretty keen. Only had it for a couple of days, so yeah. I'm going to go over the reasons why I bought it and why I think it's going to make a difference to my photography, how I found it. There's all sorts of issues like the weight and the handling and the image quality. So yeah, let's get into it and I'll talk about it. So yeah folks, we're back in the office here. I'm still married as far as I know. No, all jokes aside, it is a big decision. One that my wife was involved with as well, and bless her, she was very supportive in. It's a lot of money. I guess I should tell you how much. I'll tell you later. Stay tuned. It's a beast of a lens, as you can see. This is my current 500mm, taking a lot of the shots off I've showed you lately with. Some people thought that was a pretty big lens who have gone on trips with me. This is the new one, the 400. Yeah, it's not actually even as powerful as this lens in terms of magnification. That's a 400mm focal length. This is a 500mm. This is just a real portable little lens, very nice. So I'm not even getting as much magnification with it. So you sort of, people will look at it and think, gee, that must really zoom in a long way. And it zooms in enough, but it's a 400mm. So yeah, not even quite as powerful as that other one. It's a lot heavier. Oh, fortunately, it's not too heavy. Like, you're not going to hold it up all day like that, of course. But yeah, I'll be going along in my boat or sitting in my hide, and you'll pick it up and do a bit and put it back down again. I will use my tripod a bit more with it. I do have a Wimberley head on my tripod that I'll show you guys sometime, and makes it a lot easier with it. But yeah, I feel comfortable. I can shoot it out of the boat handheld and that sort of stuff. But yeah, we'll do a review on that, won't we? We'll try it. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. So why did I get it, and why the 400mm? As I sort of hinted at before, it's just, I guess I've always wanted, one of the big pro Nikon lenses. Canons and Sonys, they're all pretty much the same. It is just that extra step of quality. I feel, I've used enthusiast lenses all my life. Really good lenses like these. I've had a few other really, good little lenses. And you can get professional results with these. And I like to think I've got some pretty good results of what I've had. It's just not quite as easy. I guess, the best I get out of this will probably be, equivalent to mostly the best I get out of this, except I will get a bit better at times. And I'll tell you why in a sec. But I will get professional results more often with this, I believe. The main reason for that is just how much light it lets in, basically. Yeah, you look at that end element there. She's a huge wide bit of glass. it lets in 4 times more light than that. This is a 5.6 lens, this is a 2.8 lens. Even more expensive than this one is the, you know, the 600mm f4. Apart from not being able to afford it, yeah, I just thought because I shoot bigger birds, you know, like water birds and, you know, animals like crocodiles and buffalo and that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'll probably, you know, happy with a slightly shorter focal length, but with the really good, you know, aperture, the 2.8. As well as that, you know, you're going to get slightly better autofocus, even better sharpness and clarity than this lens. Although this is very good, this lens, as I've said in another review. Have a look at my channel if you want to see that. Another big thing is subject isolation, I guess. You're going to, if you, you know, shoot wide open at that 2.8, you're going to get beautiful blurry backgrounds, a bokeh, as they say. So yeah, you can get that with that if you're close to the image, you know, close to the subject, I'm sorry, but this is a lot easier to get that really beautiful subject isolation, you know, that blurred background look. So yeah, I guess time will tell. It's all new to me, you know, having such a big heavy lens and how to use it effectively and getting the most out of it. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll certainly be taking lots of shots with it and taking you along with me for those who are subscribed to the channel. Another advantage of this lens, and one of the selling points to my wife, if you like, is they really do hold their value. I bought this second hand, just off a fellow of Gumtree. I guess it's time to tell you what I paid for it, isn't it? I paid $10,500 for it, so it's a lot of money. I got a quote from a camera shop in town. The best they'd give me is $14.5, so that's a bit less than retail, I think, in Australia. But this is just in mint condition. Works really well. It's, you know, like new when you look at it. So I've saved a bit off, you know, the new price, and because they really hold their value, if in a year or so I wasn't using it as much as I thought, or I couldn't afford to keep it, I reckon I'd sell it for, you know, the same price basically, or not much less. So yeah, the big glass really does hold its value. Just one more note on the actual lens specs. This is the FL lens. FL stands for the fluoride element, and yeah, again, it makes it a lot lighter. Apparently the 400 2.8 previous to this one was really awkward to handle and manhandle. It had a really heavy bit of glass at the end there, and it was really, I've never held it or used it, but yeah, when you read the reviews, this new FL version just makes it so much easier to handle. It's still a big heavy lens, don't get me wrong. This is, you know, carrying around with the camera on it, yeah, you certainly know you've got it. Might have to spend a bit more time at the gym. Do I say a bit more? I might have to spend some time at the gym. I don't get there at all, actually. So yeah, so stay tuned for a review, and I'll certainly, yeah, be posting up photos as I always do to my Instagram, Facebook and that sort of thing, social media, see what results I'm getting with this. Still pretty keen to keep this lens. It's such a beautiful little portable lens, as I've said. Whether I can afford to keep it now, I've got that, time will tell. And you know, whether I still use it, it's really handy lens out of the boat, as I've said. This lens with the teleconverter, I haven't tried it yet actually. I've only had it for a couple of days. I get basically a 560mm equivalent at f4, so that's, you know, still a bit better than a 500 5.6, but this can be a 700 f8 as well. So you know, with the teleconverter on it. So yeah, I can get the reach of this. And it's still twice as much light as that one. Not quite as hand holdable and easy to use, but yeah, you've got a lot of versatility with that lens as well. So yeah, time will tell. Stay tuned, eh? I'll catch you next time, and please subscribe and leave any comments or questions you have, and I better go and work on my marriage now. Catch you later.